Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're diving deep into the story of a coin that many people have seen, touched, and even spent without realizing its hidden power. The 1 dirham coin from the year 2012, or 1433, in the Islamic calendar. This small silver-colored coin may look ordinary, but it hides an incredible story and surprising value that could easily make you double-check every coin lying around your house, your car, or your old wallet. So stay with me till the end, because you'll be shocked to know how much this coin can actually be worth. Let's begin with a bit of background. The 1 dirham is the most common coin used in the United Arab Emirates, circulating through millions of hands every day. The coin itself is made from a durable mix of metals, usually cupronickel, which gives it that shiny silver appearance. On one side, you'll see the beautiful Arabic calligraphy representing United Arab Emirates, and on the other side, a traditional Arabic coffee pot, known as dala. This design isn't just decorative. It symbolizes hospitality and the warm, welcoming nature of Arabian culture. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Even though millions of these coins were minted in 2012, not all of them are equal. Some coins from that year were produced in limited quantities, with minting errors, misalignments, or metal composition differences, making them extremely valuable to collectors. Imagine finding one of these rare pieces, a coin that might look like every other 1 dirham, but is actually worth hundreds of dollars because of a tiny imperfection that most people never even notice. Collectors from around the world have been hunting for 2012 and 1433 dirhams that show off-center strikes, double-die errors, or missing details. Even slight differences in the Arabic numerals or mint shine can push the value up dramatically in numismatic markets. But what really drives the value of this coin is demand and rarity. See, the UAE has changed its coin designs and minting standards several times. Some 2012 issues were minted in very low batches, and these particular coins are no longer in regular circulation. So, every time someone finds one in pristine condition, it becomes a treasure for collectors who are willing to pay big money for it. Another thing that makes this coin special is its Islamic year marking, 1433 AH. Coins with dual dating systems, Gregorian and Hijri, are loved by collectors because they show a blend of modern and cultural history. That makes them more than just money. They're a symbol of tradition, craftsmanship, and identity. Let's talk about the condition. If your 1 dirham 2012 coin is circulated, meaning it's been used and shows scratches or dullness, its value may remain close to its face value. But if your coin is uncirculated, shiny, or even sealed in a protective holder, congratulations! You might be holding a small fortune in your hand. Coins in mint state condition, especially graded by professional services, can fetch high prices in the collector market. Sometimes, a coin that looks ordinary to the naked eye might have a slight metal shift, planchet error, or engraving variation. And that's where things get exciting. Dealers and collectors have been known to pay hundreds for such coins, depending on how rare the mistake is. There's also a growing trend among online collectors and auction platforms where UAE coins, especially 1 dirhams from the early 2000s up to 2015, are being listed and sold at prices that surprise even experts. It's becoming one of the most talked about modern Middle Eastern coins among international numismatists. So next time you're counting your change after shopping in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, or Sharjah, take a closer look at those shiny coins. You might just find a hidden gem from 2012, waiting to change your luck forever. And here's the moment you've been waiting for, the estimated value. A verified rare 2012 1433 1 dirham coin, especially one with minting flaw or kept in pristine condition, has been known to sell for around $283 in the collector market. So before you spend your next dirham, remember, sometimes the smallest coin in your pocket could hold the biggest surprise. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn about more hidden treasures in your pocket, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss another video about coins that could make you rich. Yet, very few realize it could be worth much more than what's written on its face. Yes, we're talking about the 1 dirham coin from the year 2022, or 1443 in the Islamic calendar. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary coin, But if you've got the right one in your hand, it might be far more valuable than you think. So stay with me till the end, because this story might just make you go searching through every coin you own. Let's begin with what makes this coin special. The 1 dirham is one of the most iconic coins of the United Arab Emirates. Sleek, shiny, and a true reflection of Arabian heritage. On one side, you see the famous Dala coffee pot, symbolizing the UAE's warmth, hospitality, and deep cultural roots. On the other side, you'll find the elegant Arabic script for United Arab Emirates, along with the denomination. It's a coin that carries both modern craftsmanship and ancient tradition in its design, and that alone gives it a beautiful story to tell. But beyond its cultural charm lies something even more fascinating: the value that collectors are now placing on certain 1 dirham coins from 2022. You see, not every coin minted that year is the same. Some coins have tiny minting variations, unusual metal tones, or rare striking errors that make them incredibly desirable for numismatists, the people who collect and study coins. These small details, invisible to most, can make the difference between a common coin and a hidden treasure. So what kind of errors or variations make a 2022 dirham valuable? Collectors have identified coins with double die errors, misaligned edges, and off-center strikes, all of which are extremely rare and hard to find. Sometimes, even a slight difference in the way the Arabic numbers appear, or a faint shift in the coffee pot engraving, can turn a simple coin into a collector's dream. These coins are not mistakes to collectors. They're unique fingerprints from mint, one-of-a-kind pieces of metal history that can't be recreated. The year 2022, or 1443 AH, is particularly interesting because it marks a modern era of minting where the UAE focused on precision, new minting technology, and improved metal blends. However, despite these advancements, a few minting anomalies still manage to slip through. Those are the coins that make headlines when collectors spot them, the ones that go from being everyday currency to being sold online for hundreds of dollars. Now, let's talk about the beauty of its dual date, 2022 and 1443. The presence of both Gregorian and Islamic years gives the coin a unique historical and cultural significance. It's like a bridge between two worlds, the modern global calendar and the ancient Hijri tradition. For collectors around the globe, coins that carry both dates are especially attractive because they represent continuity, culture, and time itself captured in metal. If you happen to hold a 1 dirham 2022 coin in your hand, here's what you should check for. Is the coin perfectly round? Is the engraving crisp and clear? Does the edge look thicker or thinner than usual? Does the metal shine slightly differently under light? These tiny clues might be pointing you toward a valuable variation. And if your coin is uncirculated, meaning it has never been used, shows no scratches, and still gleams like it just left the mint, that's even better. Coins in mint condition always command higher prices in the collector market. But let's not forget, rarity isn't the only thing that matters. Condition, demand, and story all play a big role. The 2022 1 dirham carries a story of a nation constantly evolving, symbolizing growth and tradition working hand in hand. For many collectors, owning one isn't just about money. It's about owning a piece of the UAE's identity and progress. Now imagine this. You're cleaning your wallet, or you find a few coins lying around in your car's cup holder. You notice one shiny silver coin with 2022 and 1443 engraved on it. You think it's just another dirham, right? But under a magnifying glass, you notice something slightly off. Maybe the text looks a bit thicker, or the Dala design seems slightly different. That small difference could be your golden ticket. Many collectors search endlessly for coins exactly like that, willing to pay high prices for them. Even online, collectors' communities and auction platforms have started featuring UAE coins more frequently. The demand for modern dirhams, especially from 2020 onward, has been rising. Why? Because as minting quality changes, so does rarity. The 2022 series, being newer, is still in circulation, but finding one in perfect condition or an error is already becoming difficult. That's why experts always recommend, don't underestimate modern coins. They might not be ancient, but some of them become rare faster than expected. The 1 dirham 2022 is one of those coins that could surprise everyone in the years to come. So before you spend your next dirham at a store or toss it into a jar, Take a closer look. You might just be holding something that could make you richer than you think. After all, the smallest details often hide the biggest treasures. And now comes a moment you've all been waiting for, the value. A rare 1 dirham coin from 2022 or 1443 in the Islamic calendar, especially if it's minting variations or is in uncirculated condition, has been known to sell for around $283 in the collector's market. So check your coins carefully. That shiny little dirham could be worth a lot more than you imagine. If you enjoyed this video and want to uncover more hidden treasures in your pocket, make sure to hit the like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell, because in our next video, we'll explore another fascinating coin that might just change your luck forever. We're uncovering the mystery behind the 1 dirham coin from the year 2014 or 1435 in the Islamic calendar. This tiny silver-colored coin that most people overlook could actually be worth a surprising amount of money if you happen to have the right one. So stay tuned till the very end, because what you're about to hear might just make you look at your pocket change in a whole new way. The 1 dirham is one of the most recognized coins in the United Arab Emirates. It's light, shiny, and carries a design that reflects the nation's deep culture and heritage. On one side of the coin, you'll find the Arabic script beautifully engraved, reading United Arab Emirates, while the other side features a traditional Arabic coffee pot, or dala, a timeless symbol of generosity and hospitality. But while this may look like an everyday coin used in markets, gas stations, and malls, some of these 2014 dirhams hold a story that makes them worth far more than just 1 dirham. Let's start with a bit of background. In 2014 or 1435 Hijri, the UAE Central Bank continued producing its coins in large quantities. However, among these millions, a few unique ones slipped through the minting process with tiny but valuable errors. These can include things like off-center strikes, double dyes, misaligned edges, or metal composition variations. To the untrained eye, these coins look normal. But to collectors, those small mistakes are like gold, literally turning a 1 dirham coin into something worth hundreds of dollars. You might wonder why anyone would pay so much for such a small mistake. Well, that's the beauty of numismatics, the study and collection of coins. Collectors don't just buy coins. They buy stories, rarity, and perfection. When a mint error or a rare production batch occurs, it creates a limited edition of coins, and that scarcity drives up the price. Combine that with a coin that represents both the Gregorian year 2014 and the Islamic year 1435, and you get a piece that connects history, culture, and craftsmanship, all in one small circle of metal. Now, let's talk about design details that make this coin special. The Arabic coffee pot feature on the 1 dirham is not random. It's a cultural emblem that represents friendship, community, and tradition. For the people of the Emirates, sharing coffee is a symbol of respect and generosity. So every time you look at that coin, you're holding a symbol of unity and cultural pride in your hands. The reverse side, with the fine Arabic lettering, shows off the UAE's elegant modern script and national identity. But not all 2014 coins are created equal. Some were minted in specific locations or smaller quantities, and these are the ones that collectors are desperate to find. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition, meaning they've never been used and are free from scratches, can fetch a high value in the collector's market. Even more, if your coin has been graded and sealed by professional numismatic organizations, its price can skyrocket instantly. Now imagine this. You're cleaning your drawer or counting change after a trip to Dubai, and you find an old, shiny coin with 2014 to 1435 stamped on it. It looks ordinary, but under proper light, you notice the mint strike looks slightly off, or the edge seems a little thicker. That could be a rare minting error. And if verified by experts, you might be holding something that collectors across the globe are willing to pay hundreds for. Another exciting fact is that 2014 dirham coins are part of a transitional minting period. This means some coins from that year were made with small changes in design, lettering thickness, or metallic finish compared to earlier issues. Those subtle variations make them even more desirable to people who love collecting unique coins that mark the evolution of a country's currency. Let's also not forget how the condition of the coin affects its worth. A coin that has been circulated for years, scratched, dull, or worn down, will have little collectible value. But a shiny, uncirculated, perfectly struck 1 dirham coin from 2014 can easily be worth more than you'd expect. The difference between a common coin and a valuable one often comes down to how well it was preserved. That's why serious collectors use protective holders, coin capsules, and grading services to keep their treasure safe. And here's where it gets even more interesting. In recent years, several collectors from UAE, India, Pakistan, and even Europe have been spotted trading 2014 dirham coins in online auctions. Some of these have fetched shockingly high prices because of their unique minting errors and excellent condition. That means even if you're not living in the UAE, it's still worth checking your foreign coin collection. You never know what you might find tucked away. So, before you spend your 1 dirham coin on a cup of tea or a snack, take a closer look. That tiny silver coin from 2014 might just be your unexpected treasure. Who knows? You might be holding a rare piece that's worth far more than it seems. And now for the part you've been waiting for, the value. A verified and rare 1 dirham coin from 2014 or 1435 Hijri, especially with minting variations and in excellent condition, has been known to sell for around $283 in the collector's market. So the next time you see that shining 1 dirham coin lying around, don't ignore it. Check the year, examine the details, and keep it safe. It could be your ticket to a small fortune. Thank you for watching, my friends. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the story of the 1 dirham 2014 coin, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow coin lovers. There are hidden treasures all around us. Sometimes they're right there in your pocket.